Imagine your own Texas mansion where no one tells you what to do, including no HOA dictating what additions you can add to your new home. Now this is Nevada, a small, not so well-known suburb just outside of Dallas, where this 5,200 square foot modern farmhouse showcases luxury at affordable prices and includes features like double islands, a movie room, and a 1.7 acre lot. But there's a hidden bonus upstairs that gives this home endless potential and this community that lets you live life on your own terms, whether it's parking your RV, your boat, or building your own dream shop. Now let's take a look at what makes this home the ultimate location for freedom lovers and why these homes won't last long.
Wow, wow, wow. I cannot wait to show you this property. You're gonna love every single square foot of this. And before we go upstairs, which we have the stairway right off to the left-hand side, we're gonna move over into the office, but you definitely wanna see the upstairs, especially if you're a decorator, then you're gonna have the decorator's dream up there. And I love how coming into this office, we have the built-ins on the backside, a little bit of a counter space, which is something unique you don't typically see inside of these homes. Oh, I love this. We've got little cheat sheets or flashcards. Is that what you call them, flashcards?
Yeah.
So, okay, wall of built-in shelves. It's included. So that's something you're gonna see. Oh, wait, luxury feature. Okay, I like that. Luxury feature. And we got some cheat sheets laid out right here for us. Now, could you imagine that they are starting in this community for $705,000? That's pretty good, I would say. But you even have a fan in your office. I like this desk. I mean, I see this as a really nice YouTube room. I mean, I could have my camera set up, all the bookshelves in the background, some books, some decorations, windows overlooking the front yard, which I love, the office right up front, so I can just keep an eye on what's going on in the community, see if there's any riffraff happening, or if somebody's coming over and I, don't want to talk to them, maybe don't answer the door, right? So you'll see this, we got this kind of this nice arch entryway leading into, by the way, you see this? Can you see this? You see what I'm seeing, Alex?
Oh, we're seeing it.
You seeing it? Just straight shot all the way through to the back to the open green space. A lot of these homes are backing up to green belts, and we're gonna walk into your living and dining and kitchen area. But wait, oh, hold on. Flashcard, luxury feature, engineered hardwood floors downstairs. It's included. So beautiful hardwood floors throughout this entire first floor. I guess we'll just start this way because now we're in the living area. I mean, look at all the space with the built-ins on both sides, with the quartz countertops. Oh, wait a second. I got a flashcard over here. This is an upgrade. Okay, so this is an upgrade. All right, so I guess we're gonna find out what's an upgrade versus what's included. Oh, we go, this is an upgrade. Okay, you got an upgrade. Look at this beautiful tile work on the fireplace. This is an upgrade, that stonework on that fireplace. Yeah, that could be a little bit of a price tag running all the way up to the ceiling because we've got some massive ceilings in here. Look at this, open up to the second floor. I mean, you don't feel cramped in this house at all. Do you feel cramped, Alex?
Nope.
So, but we love this. I wonder if they got the fireplace working today? Nope, maybe not. Look at this beautiful sliding glass doors on the back side to let in a ton of natural light. Oh, flashcard, luxury feature, sliding glass doors per plan. It's included. All right, very nice. So let's just take a quick look out here on, there we go. Yeah, it's a little sticky there, but it's got that fresh coat of seal on it. But you've got this California style. Boy, when they stack up there, you get quite a workout in. All right, whew, feeling good today. But all right, look at this. Massive covered patio, transom windows up at the top as well, just to let in a lot of additional natural light. But look at this. Look at behind me, how this opens up the entire living room. So if you're an entertainer, you just have a good connection with your indoor, outdoor guest. And right now, as I just walked through this giant spider web, it's the perfect time of the year. We've got about a couple of more months up until June that you can just have amazing entertainment weather, except a little rain here and there. Look at this, wiring for your TV up top. You got another fireplace out here, and this particular home sits on one 2.7 acres. So look at this. This is like 4 or 5 lots in Frisco, right? So we're looking at this and we're like, yeah, we could probably put, well, those would probably be townhomes, but we could probably fit at least 2 or 3 homes in Frisco in this backyard itself. But if we take a look over on this side, we have extended cover patio, so you can have your dining table off to the side. You have seating area over there. You can hear some of the crickets right now, or maybe those are the cicadas right now. So no, those are more like crickets. Those are definitely crickets. So yeah, I should ask Alex, the country man here. Those are crickets, right? Yeah, yeah. The cicadas will come in about the next month or 2, and they're so loud. I think I think it's a really beautiful sound in the spring and summertime. They're cranking it up, but hear the birds chirping? It's nice. All right, let's go back inside and check out what we got here. But yeah, base prices. So you can buy lots here starting at $200,000. And what's interesting is that builder that owns this division actually will allow you to bring in another custom builder, which that usually doesn't happen. So you have some opportunity there if you don't necessarily want to go with Cope, which this is the first time we're featuring them on this channel. Although so far they've got an amazing product that I can see. Look at this double island upgraded, flash card, luxury feature, upgraded quartz countertops. It's included, all right, that's very nice. And we have formal dining off to the side. Little kind of has its own nook with the picture frame windows overlooking the back. Look at all of that open space. So you're sitting here enjoying your breakfast, or I guess you might have breakfast at the island. Just depends on how many kids you have. You gotta have some kids for this house. I mean, really, you need some kids to take advantage of this type of property. But look at that, double island, seating underneath, which is really nice. And, oh, look at this. Luxury feature, pull out trash drawer. Let's check it out. It's kind of I guess somebody threw away no, it's underneath there. There we go. Pull out trash drawer. I just thought those were standard these days, but maybe not. Oh, luxury feature, 5-burner cooktop in case you can't count, but we got 5 burners on there. Nice KitchenAid, herringbone tile on the back. Cabinet hardware, it's included. That's actually very interesting because sometimes on these new builds, whenever I bought mine, by the way, Southgate, nothing on the cabinets throughout the entire house. You'd be surprised how much hardware can cost when you've got to buy it for, what do we have? 52 cabinets, I think, in total. When you look at the kitchen, the bathrooms, the guest bathrooms, all of that. And yeah, actually we went with pulls just like this. I like this with the longer, because we have shaker cabinets just like this, and we went with just this longer kind of square modern look a little bit. That's nice. Double ovens, microwave. So I'm still impressed that they include the hardware. That's really nice. KitchenAid appliances, it's included. Double ovens, it's included. All right. Soft close cabinets, it's included. There you go, which is really nice. Then you come to the back, and this is the mudroom of mudrooms right here. Built-in desk, it's included. All right, look at this. You can sit here, pay the bills. Mudroom, it's included. Wi-Fi enabled garage door openers, it's included. All right, are you getting a little bit of a theme here? Before we go through there, actually, let's go out in here. Now, this is the design center as of right now, but this will be your 4-car garage. So just, they'll rip all of this out and just pave it. And then you'll have a 4-car garage. This particular plan, what we're talking about, is this Rushmore plan right here. 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2 half bathrooms, 2 floors, 4-car garage. You saw the facade, beautiful. And of course, if you want to build from scratch, you can do that. This one is available right now though. All just for 1.3 million. That's it, 1.3 million. So we're gonna step into your pantry. And your pantry, you can have another fridge. Look at that, I like that. Big enough for another fridge with shelves on that side, shelves on this side. So plenty of space. I mean, this is a really good size pantry. Now, Alex has got a thing for pantries. What do you think about this one? Good size?
It's a great size, but that's the only fridge.
Oh, is that the only fridge?
I believe so.
Are you kidding me?
Am I wrong?
No, there's one right here.
Oh, well,
You gotta,
I'm blind.
there you go. I just hadn't pointed it out yet. So we were making our way over here. Okay, but now, and see, now you messed up my flow. Okay, I was trying to go through here and then I was gonna get to the second fridge, you know? So then you got me confused thinking I missed something out here. And you have a nice little coffee bar for the non-drinkers, or you could turn this into your whiskey bar or wine bar for you drinkers. Actually, you've got, oh, mini refrigerator. It's included. That's nice. And you can see here, they've already made some hay on a couple of these lots, but quite a few more left. Got a couple of back here on the green belts. You can see how you've got a little bit of a green space surrounding this whole community, but everything has a minimum of an acre, allowing you to build a shop, no HOA, so you don't have to deal with any of that stuff. If you're like Alex, who always has a project going on, something broken out in the front yard, he doesn't want anybody telling him to clean it up, right? But overall, I mean, look at this again, all this open space and just, I mean, all that green space on the back. I love that. The tree line in the back just gives you a natural fence line, which is really nice. So let's explore off on this back side. 8-foot solid wood doors downstairs. It's included. All right, look at this. Solid wood doors, that's nice. Look at this for your coat closet, right off to the entry, which is a nice touch here. So, and you can tell, you can just feel the solid aspect of that. All right, let's step into the laundry room. And I will say that this is a pretty good sized laundry room. Again, look at this. Sink, although they put a little sink in there, but that's okay. Plus all your oh, look at that, little sponge drawer. I like that. Your little SpongeBob drawer right there. Washer and dryer, you could even have room to put those on pedestals. All this additional counter space and cabinetry, hang some clothes up, and it connects right into your primary bathroom, which is right next to your primary closet, so it makes it easy. But look at this step-in shower. Now, this is an upgrade. I'm assuming probably the herringbone tile or maybe the second nozzle. One of these. Well, yeah, let's go with the second nozzle. I bet you anything. You think it's the rain head? I don't know. I think it's the second nozzle. We'll find out. Let us know. Let us know in the comments. What do you think? Is it the second nozzle or the rain head that's the upgrade? I'm gonna go with the second nozzle. But you have all your nozzles right there. Now this one I'm gonna say, look, I'm gonna point this out. A little bit of a challenge because now you gotta come in here and try to, you know, let me see. Do we go? Oh, well, this does open the other way. Okay, there, now that's a little, okay, that's better. All right, I like that. So you gotta know which way does the door swing, and stepping into your closet. But wait until you see the main bedroom. And again, upstairs, when we go up there for your kiddos, if you wanna just send them off into Never Never Land so you don't have to deal with them, that's gonna be upstairs. But look at all this space back here. Even got 2 windows back here just to let in some nice natural light, plenty of racks, some shelving, shoe racks, little bench you could sit down, put your shoes on, more over on this side. Overall, really, really nice. And I love this tile that they have in here. I was just telling them earlier, we've got this tile in one of our guest bathrooms. I wish it was running through our whole house, but it's kind of a distressed gray tile. I really like it. Just a little unique. Nice sized garden tub. We got the white subway tile running throughout, black fixtures, black faucets, nice countertops, dual vanity, plenty of space, and a separate throne room as well. All right, and the sign says no bathroom access. Oh, here you go. Quartz countertops, it's included. Luxury feature, dual shower heads, it's included. Wait a second. So is it dual shower? So the rain head is the upgrade? You still don't know.
The rain shower head is extra.
I don't know. Yeah, okay, maybe the rain head is the frameless shower glass. It's included. Yeah, you like that? Frameless shower glass. Freestanding tub, it's included. I'm just walking by all the cheat sheets, all the flashcards. Then you're gonna step into your main bedroom. I mean, look at this. You got a little recessed ceiling just to give you a little bit more height in there. So much so, you could have tea time Okay, there's so much room in your bedroom, you could have tea time. Now, this probably wouldn't be my choice of design. I probably are not gonna have any conferences or have anybody over in the main bedroom to just chill out. So I'd probably go with more of a couch and a coffee table, or some longer lounge, maybe reading chairs. But look at this. Can you see outside? Can you see outside, Alex? You got all the farm equipment out there. That you're out here a little bit in the country. Now, everything will be building this way. The growth that's gonna be happening and moving in this direction, you won't be able to get past it. So getting this style of home, this size of home, again, over 5,200 square feet for this price, 1.3 million. In Frisco, this is gonna be a $2.5 million home, easily double the price, and probably on not even an acre lot, maybe a half-acre lot is what you would see in the North Dallas area. But overall, let's head upstairs and check out what all the kiddos will have access to.
All right, now before we take you upstairs, I wanted to jump in the map real quick and give you a overview and a lay of the land so you can get a better idea of Nevada as a whole and the proximity to downtown Dallas, Frisco, the airport, all the other major spots that are going on, and the growth that is happening and moving towards Nevada, because it's going to be massive over the next several years, and this is the time to take advantage of getting in early. Okay, so you'll see we have Nevada up here in the northeast corner of the Dallas-Fort Worth airport, or not the airport, but downtown Dallas. The airport is actually right over here. So if you're going to be commuting to the Dallas-Fort Worth airport on a regular basis, I will say that could be a significant challenge if you're doing that every week or sometimes twice a week. I don't know if you have a heavy travel schedule. Now, if you're only going to the airport once or twice a year or 3 or 4 times a year, then not so bad. But you will probably jump onto Highway 78 and then come right over to the George Bush Turnpike, and you'll take that right over all the way into, you could either go up here and go in the north entrance or come down here to 635 and go in the north entrance of the airport. But either way, you could even come down. I wouldn't recommend this, coming down all the way to 635 and heading over. I wouldn't recommend that one. The George Bush Turnpike would probably be better for you. And if you want to come to downtown Dallas, then you'll probably hit 205 and come down to I-30 and take I-30 straight into downtown Dallas. But if you are commuting to downtown Dallas as well, Nevada is going to be a little bit of a struggle for you on a daily basis. Now, if you're only going to the office downtown once or twice a week, maybe won't be so bad, but you can also hopefully leave a little bit later or go home a little bit earlier to avoid rush hour traffic. Otherwise, 30 will be probably backed up quite a bit, especially once you hit 635 getting into downtown Dallas if you're going during rush hour. The thing is like, we've got a really good friend that lives in Nevada. Actually, he does all the work on our cars, and customizes them, upgrades them, lifts them, whatever, does collision repair, all of that custom work. CJ actually with One and Done Auto, and he's really cool, but lives out in Nevada, loves the country, has a lot of acreage, but also has a shop out there. So that is somebody who loves to be out in the country, doesn't have to go into Dallas at all whatsoever. And this is a prime example of what the type of person would probably be living out in Nevada. Either you work from home or you have a shop or a business or something maybe on site with some acreage, and that would be ideal for you. But otherwise, you are literally a stone's throw away to Lavon Lake, one of the most popular lakes here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. You could even head down to Lake Ray Hubbard, which is here. So either way, you've got a straight shot to Lavon or down to Lake Ray Hubbard. So if you like one or the other, that's up to you. Now, I will say, if you head all the way down to Rockwall, then you have the district over here where they have all of the just the restaurants and the bars and that little cool, it's called the Harbor in this area, which is really great for evenings, for dinner, to watch the sunset, right? The sunset sets over on the west side, of course. So there's our sun. So if you're sitting over here in Rockwall in the Harbor District having dinner towards the evening, you're going to catch a really nice sunset over there. But that's probably about 20 to 30 minutes to get down to Rockwall, to that area. You could head straight down 205, you can see, to get there. Now you've got Lavon Park, So again, just being over in the Nevada area, to come over to Lavon Park is your closest spot if you want to get to just a hangout spot, or you've got some boat launches around here as well you could jump on, or they've got marinas on top of that if you want to store a boat. But you can see Nevada is really not a lot going on as the main area. You got a CVS, okay? So whatever you need as far as the sniffles and coughs and Band-Aids and I guess some water and some nuts and other things, then you have a CVS close by. You've got Watkins Cafe, just the local diner, so to speak. And other than that, you got a Dollar General over here. Not too much going on in Nevada. So again, pros and cons. Pros are the fact that you've got a lot of land, and of course these homes that we're featuring today on acre-plus lots, some 2 or 3 acres. You've got a significant sized home, and you can put your own shop on there if you want. Now, running your own business, that could be a different story, but you know, if there's no HOA, actually, if we take a look over and see what they've got going on, which is, yeah, they have no HOA, so you'd still want to read the community guidelines on there as well. So I doubt you're probably going to have a workshop or an actual business on a shop on your land there. But I don't know, maybe it's not a big deal. I mean, without an HOA, then maybe they'll allow that. But otherwise, you can see here some of the available lots that they have left. You can see on the green belt, they've got 1 acre, they've got 1.3 acre, 1.3 acre, 1.3 acre, an acre, 1.1 acre, 1.1 acre, and 1 acre, 1 acre, and 1.7 acre. That's the model home is right here. Plus they have the school. So you have the school right behind you for Nevada right there. So you've got an easy access, maybe a little golf cart or even a simple bike ride over there, and they'll be good to go. You got an acre here, an acre here. As far as availability, 1.1 acre, 1 acre, and the rest of these look like 1 acre lots on top of that. So they are doing some of these final deals, and you can see this is the home that we're touring, which is the Rushmore, 1.3 million. I think that one though that we're looking at right now is 1.2-ish, or maybe it is the 1.3. But overall, 5,200 square feet. You can see they've got a couple of other models, the Manor and the Roosevelt. This one's 3,792 square feet, or 5,251 square feet. So you can get under $1 million for almost 3,800 square feet. Looks like it's it says 1.5 floors, so maybe they've got a little loft area upstairs, but a majority of this is going to be on a single floor. Other than that, then bring your builder. Again, this is something else that you don't often see. So you can build with Cope if you want, and they've got some amazing properties here, or you can bring your own builder and buy the lot. So you can see the lot price or a lot premium, depending on what the case may be, but you can get lots for starting around $200,000. Which is pretty good for over an acre right there. That's not too bad at all. But let's jump back in here and take a look at this community. It's just right down the street from downtown Nevada. You also have access to Josephine. Not a lot going on in Josephine either, but you know, a couple of spots you can go check out if you want. So ideally for you, what you're probably going to want to go to as far as entertainment would be Royce City, Rockwall, Wiley. Not much going on in Lavon, but you could get to Wiley pretty easily. And Wiley has everything you need really on top of that. So you head over here in downtown Wiley area. They've got a little historic district, some barbecue spots over here. Let's see, yeah, it should be right around here. Ballard Street Cafe. They've got Shoemaker and Hart Italian food. There should be a barbecue spot over here as well. Yeah, Bold Barbecue, which is pretty good. So this is their little downtown historic spot for Wiley. So you're not too far from there. So really, you're not far from civilization at all whatsoever. Lake access, everything you need. But if you want to park your boats out there again, then you really got some good space to do that. Look at that. Look at that picture right there too. Man, beautiful home. So the thing is that you are close to what you need, but the growth that will be happening, this is where the Metroplex is growing to. All of this green space will be filled in, okay? It is happening right now. Princeton is blowing up, of course, the east side of McKinney, this area. Lavon, this whole area is starting to blow up. Princeton down here by the lake. is really getting filled in. Royce City, a lot of new construction around here, and Fate, it's all moving. South of Blue Ridge, this area is starting to see development. Melissa is absolutely blowing up right now. So that's a lot of growth happening, and you are primed to have some acreage early on in the process. So yeah, there's the community high school right there, right behind you. So the thing is that if you like to speculate, well, it's very easy. It's one of those things where you just look at where are they building the roads, where are they building the bridges, where are they building the schools, where are they building the highways, and where are all the new construction communities going, and it's heading in this direction. You know, we are not landlocked or waterlocked other than the lakes, but of course that just brings up opportunity for lakefront living. So of course those homes are going to be more expensive, but here this is wide open, all of this space to build on, and they will continue to build. Caddo Mills as well. Greenville's a pretty big area, so you could head even to downtown Greenville. You're not that far. I always think Greenville seems far for me, but when you're in Nevada, you're centrally located right there. You could get to Greenville very easily, and there's a lot to do in downtown Greenville. So again, a little bit more of that country lifestyle, but you are really close to all of civilization and a couple of great lakes here in the Dallas area that are a lot of fun for boating and skiing and everything else that you need to go off of. But otherwise, if you wish you would have bought down here in the Dallas area 25 years ago, 30 years ago, or even in Frisco 25 or 30 years ago, this is now your chance to do that in Nevada. And yes, it is Nevada. So you've got that opportunity here, and with you're not seeing the acreage pop up as often as we would like to. And so when you find these little boutique communities that have an acre or acre plus lots, this is a great opportunity to take advantage. And as you saw in that one plan, they've got under $1 million. So even depending on what your budget is, and that's just available. So you can actually build starting at $705,000, minimum 2,500 square feet. So again, you could start building at 700,000, but this one $942 for almost 3,800 square feet. I think that's a 3-car garage. That's pretty good. That's pretty good to have that type of home. Out here, you've got the floor plan you can see. I mean, it's look at that. And that's more like a 3-car tandem garage almost. That's big enough you can fit some extra motorcycle or ATV in there as well, and you still have room for 3 cars in there, which is nice. You have a study, which I like. That's right up front. The foyer, you've got kitchen, great room, all of this. I mean, look at the size of those bathrooms, that walk-in closet, the laundry, all of this, which is really nice. Let's see what they got upstairs. Yeah, they got a little bonus room upstairs, which has a bathroom. So loft area, playroom, kids, throw that up there that you need. So that's pretty cool. Really nice home for 3,800 square feet, pretty much single story, kind of a modern ranch style, traditional, you could say as well on there, which is really nice. I love the designs of these homes. They really have done a nice job. And look at this house that we're in right now. It is crazy. So I don't want you to miss any more of it. Let's jump back into it and get into the upstairs.
All right, coming upstairs, and by the way, very patriotic home builder here. I can tell by the Reagan floor plan, the Lincoln, the Jefferson, the Truman, the Madison, the Ponderosa, the Liberty, the Devonshire, the Denali, the Manor, the Rushmore. All right, I like it. I see where they're going. Let's save that. We're gonna come back to that in just a minute because I think that's the best part of the upstairs. We'll go check out some bedrooms, kind of come across the catwalk here. You kind of coming up on me quick. I'm like, hey, all right, that's storage, attic storage. We've got a bedroom right up to the side here, which really good size and has a little nook off on the backside, so you could definitely have a homework desk or something out here overlooking the fields, which will probably all be subdivisions here pretty soon, I'm sure, which is nice. That's gonna be a pond. I guess they'll fill this with water out there whenever they get closer to completion on this. And we'll step out and we have access to another bedroom. They've got a shared bathroom. And again, this one has the little ladies' room. She's got a little makeup station, but also has a little nook. So homework desk or something could go back in there with a nice walk-in closet, windows overlooking the community, and really good size overall. And we'll step back out this way. We got, well, really good depth on this shower. or not the shower, but this bathroom. Again, they got that subway tile running all through, which is nice. I like that. And we're gonna come right back across. We've got another bedroom, and as we walk into all of this space, you're gonna get a good glimpse. I'll just give you a little show here is that you've got, look at this, they've got 2 TVs. So sports room, game room, little poker table, little air hockey, tons of open space. You could do so much more. You still have room for a pool table, maybe a couple of other games. You've got wine fridge or beverage fridge, quartz countertops, wet bar with sink and mini refrigerator. It's included, all right? Included, it's included. Okay, attic storage and your guest bathroom. Really nice, plenty of space. It's not cramped, so it won't feel too claustrophobic. And then you have another bedroom with its own bathroom. So this one, maybe for the oldest, maybe you got the mother-in-law coming in. And again, you have what we've seen, the white subway tile. We got that kind of distressed gray floor tile, good size walk-in closet. And come see, there's even more of this massive house. And I'm telling you, if you're a decorator, like my wife, who's got decorations for every single holiday, I think even like President's Day, you know, anyways, look at this movie room. It's massive. I mean, this is a pretty big size sectional couch in the middle, and there's still room all on the backside and still room over there. You could have a pretty massive TV up top, surround sound wiring throughout. I mean, you could even have a sectional back through here, some recliners maybe scattered throughout and a lot. And look at this unfinished bonus room. It's included. Included. And we step in to your storage dream. For all you pack ratters out there, you decorators, you need everything for every minute. You know, have you seen that video when the son and dad are like trying to fix the bed, and the son is going, if I just had a block of wood with another wood that was just like this on that piece of wood, and the dad goes, oh, aha, and he runs off to the shop and he reaches in his big pile of crap and he pulls out this one little block of wood with a piece of wood on top of it so they can fix the bed. He's like, I've been holding on to this for 23 years, just in case. And finally, after 23 years, that one piece of wood he had solved that problem. And this is where you can keep all that stuff. Of course, you've got 4-car garage down, so guys, you would keep your wood down there. But ladies, up here, now clearly you could finish this out. You insulate I mean, this would be a little bit of a cost to do this, to finish it out. But otherwise, you want to put the Christmas tree, the Christmas decorations, the house. Actually, one of my best friends in Austin, it's crazy for Christmas and Halloween what they do. I'm talking about every inch of the house and the front yard is completely covered in stuff. I think they have 3 Christmas trees during Christmas time. So that just gives you an idea. You can't even eat off their countertops because it becomes a whole winter wonderland. So yeah, if you're that person, this house is definitely for you. Now, just before we close it out, we also just wanted to bring you outside to give you a quick little overview of the neighborhood. And by the way, what do you think about this modern farmhouse / craftsman? Let me know in the comments what you think of this facade and if you're feeling more of this country vibe. I mean, as you stand out here on the street, the home just looks massive. Well, it is massive. I mean, it's 5,200 square feet, but I wanted to give you a little idea as well as we walk through the street and show you some options here. Again, without the HOA, which we've covered this before on many other videos, there's a good side and a downside to HOAs or not having HOAs. This is one of those good things if you have RVs or fifth wheels or want something kind of parked out in your driveway. Maybe you're like Alex and you got a project going on, you know, and you want to be able to just be free about it, you know. Now this one, nice and neat. It's not, you know, it kind of fits the vibe out here, which is what, you know, people like. So, you know, personally, I don't want to see somebody's broken down vehicles, you know, all out in the front yard. That's a little bit of a different story, but a nice fifth wheel or RV like that is okay with me. Now we see we've got a boat up here in the street, so that's something else, having your boat out here. I mean, we're literally a stone's throw away from Lavon Lake, one of the best lakes out. You like Lavon Lake, don't you, Alex?
I like it, yeah.
Alex likes to go out to Lavon Lake. What do you do out there?
Ride jet skis, hang out with my dog, my kid,
Yeah.
paddleboard.
Yeah, all right. There you go. And it's a good time. They got some parks around Lavon Lake.
Yeah, lots of parks, fishing.
Yeah. So as you can see here, trailer. I got a little trailer. Look at this. Look at that. Kids over there
Also
swinging.
no fences I like.
Yeah, no. So that's a good point. They don't include fences on these homes. So it's up to you if you want to build a fence. These neighbors look like they're freely sharing right now. But also look over on this side. This is where the remainder of the homes, you got a couple of homes on the outside left, on the outside perimeter. Of course, those are always gonna sell up quick. You got the interior that is still quite available, and on the back side over there where they have some options. And again, you can see right up on this side, you've got a boat parked out on the street, which you're not gonna be able to do that in town in an HOA neighborhood. They're going to frown against those types of things. They don't want that going on. But you got a lot of space in between these homes. Of course, like I said, minimum 1 acre for each of these homes. That model is on 1.7. That's the biggest lot, but that is available and ready to go. So overall, you know, you have a lot of options in this community. And of course, you can go with Cope. They've got different elevations. You saw basically any president you want as far as the model floor plan for your home, or you can buy a lot here for about $200,000. Prices are subject to change, and bring in your own custom builder if you like. And by the way, my name is Levi Lassick, and my partner Travis and the team, we love getting calls and texts every single day from people just like you. That's why we make these videos. So if you're thinking about making that move here to the Dallas, Texas area, feel free to reach out. All of that information is in the description below. Happy to help you make a smooth move to Dallas. And if this one's a little bit out of your price range, but you still want to be out in the country and maybe with some Salina schools, check out this video we just did on some new homes in Pilot Point.